how to make an altered book journal. Today I'm going to show you in 4 easy steps how you can take any book and turn it into an altered book journal. So here's the 4 steps. Step number 1 is to choose a book. I would recommend, if it's your first book that you're going to alter, choose a children's book like this one here. As you can see, it's a really thin book with just a few pages, and it's a large book. So I would start with something a little bit larger so you can get the feel of it and the hang of it, and that just has a few pages. Now these pages, the cover is a little bit shiny, but then these pages are a little bit more matte. So you don't really want a lot of shininess going on, because you're going to have to use some kind of a gel medium or a gesso to cover them up, which I will come in. We'll talk about that. So step 1 is to choose your book. So I have 2 different books here. This one I've already been working on, and just a smaller, so it's like maybe about 3/4 of the size of the children's book, but a lot more pages were in here. So I've already gone through and done a lot of the prep work. So the second step is going through and repairing any pages that you know, anything in the book. Maybe it's the center of the pages, maybe it's the cover page. Like on this one, when I purchased it, it already had a piece of tape right here going across it and on the inside of the cover, but that's okay, because I'll come back and I'll just cover this up and decorate it anyway, so I'll put something pretty on it, so it doesn't matter. This one was in perfect condition, and so it didn't, the cover, I'll cover it up as well, but there was no repairs that were needed. Step number 3 is to tear out any unneeded pages. In the small book, like the children's book, you won't need to tear out any of your pages. In the thicker books, the larger books that have 100 pages or more, you want to go through and you want to tear out every 3rd page. So go through first and tear out every 3rd page. Just count 1, 2, 3, page number 4, tear it out, and then just keep doing that process. Go through the whole book and see how much bulk you have left, how much space you've left and given yourself, so that you're giving yourself room to start adding embellishments and altering the pages. And then step number 4 is to actually prep the pages. So what I mean by prep is either cover it with a paper. Don't use cardstock, because cardstock is too thick and heavy, and that's going to add unnecessary bulk. So you need to get magazine pages are really nice. Scrapbook paper is excellent. And then book pages on top of book pages. So if you have this one over here that's really busy, a lot is going on, you can come in with your book pages or your magazine pages, your scrapbook paper, and you can cover that up. So we're going to layer anyway, so that's how I recommend doing it. And now another way for prepping your pages is also by using gesso or gel medium. I like the gesso, and I use the basic acrylic white. Very easy to do. So the first thing I did with this book is I went through, tore out the unnecessary pages, and then I came back and I added the paper, the decorative color, and you pick out a color from a paper pad. So just pick one paper pad and just work on that one paper pad, so that you know the colors are going to coordinate and they're going to look nice together. And you don't have to worry and try to figure out what mixing and matching you're going to do. So as you can see what I did here, and everything looks really nice together. And then the next step, now that you've got all your pages prepped using your gesso or your paper, now you can come back and you can start folding to make pockets. So we want to be making pockets. So I folded this one for a bottom pocket, so there's a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. And then on these pages I have them folded at the top, so now it's top tuck spots. And so you just go through, and wherever you decide you want to do that, just go through and add that in there. Here I just folded the paper over. There's no pocket here, so it looks like a pocket, but I could do a belly band here. Whatever I want to do to continue this, I'll have to come in here and I can layer it with whatever I want to layer it. Now another tip is also leave yourself some top pockets. So on this page here. So here's the 2 book pages here, and then this scrapbook paper, I just folded it around it, the whole thing. So this was actually one piece here and here. And then back here, as you can see, I just overlapped it just a little bit. So the same thing here. I just cut it so that it overlaps. But now I have a top pocket here, and then I have a top pocket in here. So you can do the same thing with your pages. Decide, do you want a top pocket? Do you want a side pocket? I could have left one here for a side pocket. I've done that before as well. So that's basically it. So all you need to do is pick you out a book, make any repairs that you need to be made, take out any unnecessary pages because you're going to be adding your own embellishments. That's going to add the bulk back into it. And then finally preparing your pages by either putting scrapbook paper or gesso, gel medium, whatever you want to cover up the writing. You could come in with paint, and then now you've given yourself a starting point, a palette to work with. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is going to be a series of altering the book. So this was the first video in the series, and then each video after this we will come in and I will show you more and more techniques of how to add more embellishments and prepare the pages even further. So since I've already been working in this book, the next video will just be to complete any of the pages like this one here, and seal up anything else that needs to be sealed, maybe adding some more gesso here, and then we'll jump in and we'll go into this book and I'll add more techniques here and show you how to actually do the folding and adding of the gesso. So thank you for being here with me today, and I wanted to also invite you to subscribe to my channel, and if you sign up for my mailing list, you'll get this pretty printout and another digital craft project worksheet that you can actually start documenting your projects on to make it easier, and then you won't have to worry about what's the steps of the project. So that's one of the freebies that I give to my crafting community here at Markets of Sunshine. So thank you so much, and all the other information of where you can find me will be in the description box below, and I will see you in the next video of our series, How to Make an Altered Book Journal. Have a great and safe day. Bye-bye.